1965, 2015, 50 Jahre FCM, lass die Fahne jetzt in Wind wehen. Du bist unser Stolz, heb die Arme, lass den Club leben. Die Bestie war nie weg, es wird für immer unser Club leben. Wir stehen geschlossen hinter dir, die blaue Wand steht für den Osten. Die Fans sind im Verein und verlassen die den Posten. Hand auf Pfosten, komm nach Magdeburg und du kannst es lieber kosten.
Right guys, here we go, episode 47, the Club Rising, FC Magdeburg. You find us at the start of season 10. We'll go through the summer transfers in a minute. I've got absolute man flu, so apologies for the next 20 minutes, but I wanted to keep this 7 episodes in the week going. So, let's have a little look. Typical us so far. We've played 2 games. We've played 3 including the German Cup. 3-2 win over Gladbach. Really played really well. Bearing in mind that I think they finished 5th in the table last season. And then we went to Augsburg. We did have a couple of injuries, but we've got a brilliant squad this year. And then we got absolutely smashed 4-0. Bearing in mind they've just come up, and I think they will probably finish bottom of the table, or at least near the bottom. I think they actually lost their first game of the season as well. Yeah, they got dicked 5-2. So that's a slight worry for us. Transfers. Number 1 on the ins, Harry Wilson. So he was a free transfer. I've been looking at him a couple of years. What I've decided to do is play with 2 inside forwards instead of 2 wingers. So he sits on the right hand side brilliantly. He's had a really good start. He's the League Cup game. He's got a hat trick and a hat trick of assists. Only rated 2.5 stars, but I think that's pretty harsh considering all his attributes are at least 14, 15, even 16, 17. Sometimes I don't agree with these 2.5 stars. He's on 50 grand a week, but we got him for free on a 2-year deal as well. I think that is a decent deal. Next one in, Callum McCann is back. Has improved. Excellent physicals. Mentals have improved as well, and obviously his defensive attributes apart from the tackling, which he's on the rise. Look, he's still only 23. He will be our main defender this year. Next one in, Hugo Machado, a £3 million signing. Already played 13 caps for Uruguay. He's rated 4-star now, 5-star potential. He's started alright, and as you can see, he's got decent stats. For the age of 20, his physicals are mental, and he does look really good when we get forward. We've now got our fullbacks getting forward and getting involved on the overlaps as well because we're playing with them inside forwards. He has made a decent start. The big money signing, a club record fee, I think it's around 20.5 million. Got him from Schalke. Olivier Batista Maya, an inside forward. He's actually injured today, which is a nightmare. But as you can see, his attributes are awesome, and he's made a really good start as well. Unfortunately, he got injured in the first game of the season, but that is the record transfer deal. We've got Nabil Fekir. He's just turned 34. He's on a 2-year deal. He's still 3-star potential. All he is a backup for Bury in there. He's obviously physicals are on the decline, but not too bad. And he's just going to be a backup, no more. And also, we love an old dog, don't we? Next one in, I've been struggling to get a decent right back in, and I wish it'd have been good if we'd have had this guy in sort of like 4 or 5 years ago. He is 32. I was prepared to spend big on a right back, but I just couldn't find anyone that would be a lot better. There's no point paying 15-20 million for an average player when I could get him for free. He'll be no more than a season stopgap. Harry Maguire on loan. He is 34. His defensive stats, his obviously physicals are not great. And I am going to bump him out of the team, I think, today. I think we're paying something daft. We're not even paying all of his wages, and we're paying about 40 grand a month. Next one in, Korber. He's a 20-year-old German midfielder. We got him for 5.5 mil. I think he'll be okay. 6'4", 4.5 star potential. Ball winner, Carrilero. He was meant to be backup. I thought I was going to either lose McKennie or Pereira. I haven't in the end. I haven't lost either of them, but I think he will be the next step and moving one of them out. And then we got a couple of loans in for Manchester United. Chachon, no more than a backup for Julien, who has been around the German leagues a bit. There was a few clubs after him. We've got him in. Nothing more than a backup. And then Callum Liversidge, who we've got, he looks really decent. So he can play deep. He's a deep line playmaker as well. But also can potentially move out to the right, potentially out to the left, down the middle as well. He can play that role, so he might even get ahead of Fekir. And I just thought, because Man United sort of like treat their youngsters very poorly, if we can get him on loan for a couple of seasons when his contract's due, we might be able to snap someone like him up. So that was the ins. The outs, the big one, the crazy one, was Thomas Locken. So he was that Norwegian player that we got on a free over Christmas. 6.35. To be fair, the big boys were after him. Bayern Munich were after him. He was rated he was worth 2.1 million. I just said 20 million. That was a release clause. Bayern Munich put in a couple of bids of around 4 or 5 million, and then out of the blue, Dortmund 20 million. Bang, off he went. So he played 3 games, and we've made a full 20 million pound profit on him. Healy went as well, the backup centre half. Salazar, another one that just at the time, because of the players that we had in there as well, we just couldn't afford to keep him. Look, he's on 88 grand at Lyon as well, and I thought we got a decent bit of business there. Sam Heron, backup left midfielder, he's gone. They're all backups. Cordoba's gone on loan again, and then Yuri, the left back, who we thought would have been a wonder kid, has actually dropped down, and he's playing for Schalke. Any other news? Our stadium is now up and running, so that's where we're going to play Dortmund today. The board are satisfied at the moment, however, they haven't forgotten last year's disappointments. They did say we were alright to finish in the top half, but I've gone for Europa League qualification. And that bumped our transfer budget up by about 6 million. We've still actually got a lot of money in. We only had one bid for Varane in the summer. It was from Leipzig. It added up to about 44 million. It was about 18 million up front, and then the rest was like over 60 months, 50 appearances and all that. So I just rejected it, and I never got a bid from Tottenham. And International were after him as well. Which I was hoping they were going to come in, because they've won the Serie A 5 years in a row, so I was expecting them to have a lot of coin. His head's been turned, so today he is going to find himself out of a team because he's not started well at all. Possible can get a run. We're going to go with Backy back in there instead of who was it, Harry Maguire, and I think that's what we'll do. We will swap Liversidge because he's been injured in pre-season, and we'll go with Julien in there as well. We don't need both of them in there. I think Dortmund had to wave bye to Bars. I think he moved. Did he move? Oh no, he didn't move. He's valued at 70 million. All the big boys are after him. Look, he'll probably end up going to Bayern, but he's not in the squad today. Oh no, he's playing off the list. Sorry, he's playing off the list. Right guys, let's get into it. Let's have a bit of passion today. I fancy us today. But I fancied us when we got beat 4-0 at Augsburg. Of course, we had a couple of chances to make it 1-0 as well, but it wasn't to be. But how we've played in pre-season has been really good. Well, the two inside forwards cutting in, I think that was a mistake I was making. The striker sometimes gets too isolated playing with two wide wingers. We're still playing much wider in terms of the pitch, but now we've got full-backs giving us the width. I thought we might as well go for it, because if we keep the defenders on defensive fullbacks, we still got caught out anyway. Tackle McCann. Possible, he's all by himself. Can he hold up play? He's done alright there. Wilson's joined in. This is where Wilson's useful. He's laid off Burry. Vesterman. Oh, good move. Corner ball. Burry with a cross. Vesterman's underneath it. Vesterman's had a couple of cheeky bids. 18. Oh, that was a good cross. £18 million was the top bid, but we've rejected it mainly because he's one of ours, homegrown talent, and with us struggling in that department. We have got our third choice. It's in. Nicholas Sewell has scored. 16 minutes. We have got a young lad called Haag on the bench in the squad, who's going to be our third choice striker. He's a target man. I think he's only 17, 18. But we're going to use him and try and get him a few games if we can. We've got Wilson, nice little nod down to Possible. Burry's in the box, Vesterman's getting in there. It's cleared, McKennie's going to get on the end of it. No, we've lost the ball. Can we get it back? Yes, we can. Julien underneath it. McKennie. Julien. Burry. Possible. Yes. 1-1. he was linked to a few clubs. Leverkusen were after him. We've promised like 3 or 4 Champions League football. Bury there was a bid for as well from Leipzig. We rejected. It was 14 million. We're going up to 28. There was a lot of offers in, so we've promised Bury, Possible, Varane, McKennie, I think, Champions League football. I can't wait for this week to be over. And also the Germany have dropped down 2 places in the coefficient. So from next season, here we go. Great response, 2-2. It goes to 3 teams for the Champions League, which is going to make life a lot harder for us. We need to tighten up. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because this fucking game. But we're struggling. Westerman, look at him, 6.4. Dick. It's going to be a highlight here. I'm hoping it's going to go to us before half time. We win it here. No, they're playing it around us nicely. Clipped a ball in the channel. Young Makeda's after it. He's done well. For now, he's going to lose it. Oh, he's took out a nice pass. Westerman to Bury. Back to Westerman. Bury again. He's going to slide one into Possible. We need. Oh, Harry Wilson. No, good save. Cleared. They've got to half time. I'm going to make a little change. Just because Bury's struggling. Can't be doing with him out. So we're going to go Varane could come on and go as a target man attack. Let's see what that does. We are playing attacking third. I'm thinking we might have to go counter. Just because we can't defend. Here we go. The first highlight of the second half. Come on. Varane to Wilson. Back to Westerman. Julien's underneath it. No, it's cleared. We've got it. We're going to get it. We're going to get 1-2. Nice. Where's it going? Westerman's a lovely move. Surely. Get him. Leroy Varane. Right, let's go on counter. Remember when this happened all last season, but we need to... They'll come out of the traps. Concentrate. Here they go. Set piece. Are we going to break here? We are. Wilson. To McKennie. To Varane. Is Mababubu going to get involved? That's shit. That is shit. Now Bars, the star man, the worldie, is breaking. We've missed the tackle. We've got the ball back. Who was that? Varane, just not even bothering to jump for it. Julien, McCann, punt up the field. Possible. He's missed. Don't know why most of our attacks just come from us punting it over the top. We haven't got anything too direct on. Can we defend? Yes, we do. Varane. Yeah, we've got a bit of a counter again here. We're countering really well at the moment. Possible. Gerard, he's an actual ex-Magdeburg, I think. Possible. We're in. Varane! It's in. 4-3 Magdeburg. Let's praise him. Jump to the tactics. He's having a mess. So what we'll do is we'll bring... Possible can come in, but he can come in as a winger. Do we bring him back as well? Yeah, we can do. Bring him back on a winger on support. Just tightens it up slightly. What do we do with Julien? So we'll bring Pereira in. He can go as a ball winner as well. 15 minutes to hold out. It is a highlight too, but we've won it. Varane. Possible to finish it. Oh, God. There's 2 big chances he missed in the second half. Follow up with a highlight straight away. Come on. I've got a feeling this is too good to be true. All the times we've played the big boys, they've always scored late on against us. We've got a decent shape. We're looking deadly on the break. Can we get a win? Can we get in? Press investment. Playing it round us. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, Makedo's missed it. Well done, we've defended well. Pereira to Possible. He's going to play in his big brother. No, he's found Varane. Varlane's in to seal it. Oh, God, how many chances? How many chances? Look at that. 4 clear-cut chances, 7 half chances against their 0 and 1. They've had 7 long shots. Possible, big man. Corner, come on, can we finish it off? save. Should have been. That's another clear cut. 5. Oh, no. They've got a break on. They've got men over the other side. Oh, they've hit their own man. Oh, went over the bat. Shit the bed. Concentrate. Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Surely the end of the game. We've got 30 seconds. Leroy Valan, just for a target man, he doesn't go for aerial balls very often, does he? Macado. 4 seconds. Surely. It's in the bag. Didn't like that switch of play, but there it is. It was a classic. It was a spectacle. Magdeburg 4. Leroy Valan coming on. Decisions to now make with who to play. I hate having to make decisions. Why can't I just have my starting 11 on and doing well? There we go, guys. Who had a stinker? Valak. We might have a go at putting Maguire back in there. We do have Nevo still, but he's injured at the moment, so we may have a look at putting him in as possibly as a stopper. Yeah, Burry's out, injured for the next game. So what we might do is we might go with a 4-2-4. We have him in there. We might possibly put him there and have the 2 up front, but we have got a stopper. Covering a stopper? Yeah. So we've got Leipzig away. They absolutely kill us with run of games sometimes. We've got Leipzig and Cologne away, followed by Hoffenheim, Stuttgart, Bayern. Jesus Christ. But guys, that's it. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up, and we will see you tomorrow morning for the last one. We will come back. It will be kicked right on. It'll be sort of down in this area here. We might have a look at maybe the Leverkusen game, Hamburg, our old rivals. We will see. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you later.